Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English. On PTS and the radio, I'm Andrea.
And I'm Gabe, and thank you for joining us for today's lesson. We're still talking about post offices and mail.
All right, well let's get started with today's key words and friends. Please say them with us. Our first one is mailbox. Mailbox. Saul has a mailbox at the post office. He gets his mail there.
Message. Message. Mr. Lee isn't here. Do you want to leave a message?
Sender. Sender. I don't want this package. Please return it to the sender.
Address. Address. Where do you live? Can you tell me your address? Okay, everybody, let's look at these words one more time. Mailbox. Mailbox.
Message. Message.
Sender. Sender.
Address. Address. All right, great job. Now let's go see our friend Eddie. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Eddie.
Oh, do we have a mailbox here?
A mailbox?
I don't know.
Do you need a mailbox, Eddie?
Yeah, I need a mailbox. I have some letters here.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie, before we mail your letters, can you tell us today's mission?
Oh, yeah, okay. Today's mission is, where is Simon's package?
Where is Simon's package?
Where will you find the answer to that question? You'll find it in today's conversations. Let's begin. When Simon gets it, he'll show you.
Okay. I like getting packages and letters. My friend writes a letter to me every month.
Why don't you use email?
No way! I like finding letters in my mailbox. Hey, Betty. We aren't open yet.
That's okay. I just have a message for Simon. I found your package
Great! Where is it?
in Alaska.
What? Why? You know, Gabe, Max is a very interesting guy, isn't he?
I think Max is quite a character. I kind of like Max.
Me too. And why doesn't Max like to use email?
Well, he doesn't like to use email because he likes finding letters in his mailbox.
And we like finding keywords and, of course, teaching them. And our first keyword here is mailbox. Mailbox. Now, a mailbox is a place where you find mail. You open your mailbox and look at what's inside. You might have a mailbox outside your house or a mailbox at a post office.
That's right, and it's always nice to go outside and open your mailbox and see that there is a nice package for your birthday.
Ooh, wow, Gabe. Do you get packages in your mailbox for your birthday?
Every day. Well, no, not every day. Once a year.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, Betty comes into the diner and she has a message for Simon. We have another keyword here. Message. Message. A message is information that you tell someone or that you write to someone.
Right. If you want someone to know something, then you can give them a message. Or if someone calls your house and you are not home, then they can leave a message on the machine by your phone.
That's true. And friends, an email is also a message. It's a message that you write and send on your computer.
And Betty's message for Simon is that she has found his package.
Hey, and that's the answer to today's mission.
It is?
Yes, it is. Let's look at the question. Where is Simon's package?
Where is Simon's package? His package is in Alaska.
In Alaska?
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of far away, huh?
Oh, no.
The sender sent it to the wrong address. The post office tracked your package.
Honey, I'll call Girls Exercise today about your DVDs.
DVDs? Girls exercise?
I ordered some girls' exercise DVDs. They have great exercises for my back.
Simon is embarrassed because the DVDs are for women.
The exercises work for men, too.
It's okay, Simon. I use girls' exercise too.
Really?
Yes. We can exercise together. Andrea, what are you doing?
Well, Gabe, I'm doing some exercises. We can do them together.
Have you been watching girls' exercise DVDs?
Well, yes, I watch them. I use them every day.
Ha, that's a little strange. Well, it's okay for a girl anyway. Anyway, let's get into this conversation here. Let's look at these key words at the top of the conversation. The first one is sender. Sender. The sender is the person who sends a letter or other mail. He is the sender.
So, for example, if I send a letter to Gabe, then I am the sender of the letter.
That's right. So if you want to send somebody something, then you are the sender. But you have to have something special before you can send this letter, right?
That's right. If you want to be a sender, you must have the person's address.
And let's look at that word, address. Address. Your address is where you live. If you live in a house or an apartment or anywhere, that is your address. And if you want to write a letter to somebody, you need to write their address on the envelope.
Well, we found out that the address on Simon's package was wrong. That's why his package is in Alaska.
And his package is a little strange anyway. Girls' exercise DVDs?
This is very interesting, isn't it?
It's very interesting.
What should I do? Hey?
There comes a time you have to make up your mind. There's always a decision to be made. The choice is yours, you better think it through. It's up to you, what would you do? What would you do? Is it black or white? Is it wrong or right? Choices often aren't so clear. Weigh the pros and cons, maybe seek advice. Then think it through, what would you do? What would you do? Your opinion, your position, share it. What would you do? Make a choice before it's made for you. What would you do? You know decisions echo into tomorrow. Fast or slow, stay or go. Open up or keep it closed. After all, what would you do? There comes a time you have to make up your mind. There's always a decision to be made. The choice is yours, you better think it through. It's up to you, what would you do? you do?
Conversation replay.
When Simon gets it, he'll show you.
Okay. I like getting packages and letters. My friend writes a letter to me every month.
Why don't you use email?
No way! I like finding letters in my mailbox. Hey, Betty. We aren't open yet.
That's okay. I just have a message for Simon. I found your package
Great! Where is it?
in Alaska.
What? Why?
The sender sent it to the wrong address. The post office tracked your package.
Honey, I'll call Girls Exercise today about your DVDs.
DVDs? Girls exercise?
I ordered some girls' exercise DVDs. They have great exercises for my back.
Simon is embarrassed because the DVDs are for women.
The exercises work for men too.
It's okay, Simon. I use girls' exercise too.
Really?
Yes, we can exercise together.
Calendar phrase.
Hey, Gabe, what's your address?
Well, Andrea, my address is... Wait a minute. That's today's calendar phrase.
You got it. What's your address?
What's your address?
Now, when you want to send something to someone in the mail, you have to know their address. And if you don't know their address, Gabe, what do you say?
Well, you have to ask them a question. What's your address?
Okay, well, let's learn more about this in our calendar phrase skit.
What's your address?
What's your address?
What's your address?
Why do you want my address?
Because I want to send you something. What's your address?
What do you want to send me?
It's a surprise. What's your address?
A surprise?
Yes, what's your address?
I'll write it down for you. But first, tell me what the surprise is.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, fine. I'll give you my address. I want my surprise.
What's your address?
What's your address?
Welcome back, everyone. Now, let's practice what we learned today with our question of the day.
Question of the day? Question of the day?
Yes, Eddie, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Question of the day is, do you like writing letters or email better? Why?
Do you like writing letters or email better? Why?
Well, that's a good question. I like writing letters, but it is easier and faster to write email. So I usually write more email.
Thank you, Gabe, and thank you for joining us today here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and on the radio.
On the radio, that's right. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.